Hey everybody, we're now live. I didn't do our little intro thing, but that's okay. I figured why not. I've watched other people do it. Sometimes they just hop right in. So,
Just the cold start.
So I see Fred the Jedi is in the chat. Unfortunately, I woke up and he was like, "What time do you guys start?" He asked that hours ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't post what time we're starting." But on YouTube, I guess it said if you went to the link.
Early. That's what time.
Not as early as it could have been. We could have started at 6 when the panel started, but I didn't see any point in that because they're probably just reminiscing over season 1.
Which is good because
well, that's
just doing like a quick like jump on before we started streaming. All I've seen is just like my handful of like cosplayer friends just like talking about going so far, and I haven't seen any actual news yet.
No, I mean, especially for the Bad Batch panel,
yeah.
The most news there could be is, well, it's most likely just going to be, hey, we're doing season 3.
Yeah.
I would like to see a trailer, but that's probably me being optimistic.
I agree.
But we'll see. Maybe we'll get something. I'm kind of expecting like a copy of last year's Bad Batch panel, and I probably shouldn't be, but recap the previous season, talk about the next one, and then show a trailer. And the public got that trailer too, so hopefully.
Yeah, there was a couple different shots. I recall. I remember this fondly. But I feel like in last year at least they did we knew going into it that there was season 2. Like this year we don't know that there's season 2.
3.
But obviously there was the accidental leak from Ming-Na Wen earlier this week, or last weekend, earlier this week. It's Monday. Happy Monday. But yeah, she confirmed that she's going to be in season 3, and then she didn't know at the moment that it wasn't announced yet, I guess.
Who sounds more like they just woke up, me or Jamie?
I
don't know about you, but
like,
I think it's Jamie by a landslide.
I usually sound like this, like when I wake up for at least like 2 hours. It's just my normal day to day. I'm not sick. I've always had very poor sinuses though, so I just sound awful usually for the first couple hours. So I apologize because I'm probably just gonna sound like this the entire stream.
We brought our rock music back from the other
day.
Great to experience. It doesn't quite work without Matt for some reason.
Okay.
But Matt didn't want to join us. Well, he has a long day ahead of him. Friday he didn't have work. Today he has work, so he can't take a nap again.
I wonder like what.
Oh, Brent thinks I sound more like I just woke up. That's interesting.
I mean, not to say I agree, but I agree. Because for me,
I have more energy though. I could go run a marathon.
I could not.
I'll listen back later.
And you're gonna be like,
yeah. All right. I wish they would stream this panel, but
they are.
Well.
So I actually just pulled up like the live stream, and it is live.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
When I had it on earlier, it was just on the little stage there on the floor.
It's been a bit of a delay. Like a lot of a delay. Like I've noticed this like yesterday and over the entire weekend as well, is they show the Twitter feed is much quicker because it's like instant, and like it's at least like a solid like 10 or so minutes like of a delay of them actually showing it online, which in live TV standards, that's really late. That's really delayed. I don't know why they're doing it that way, but they're doing it that way. But yeah, the panel is going on right now currently, so it is obviously D. Bradley Baker and Michelle Ang, and then I believe Jennifer Corbett.
Should I share it on the screen, or do I get in trouble for that? Does anyone know?
I would not. If they show a trailer, let's pull that up.
Well, yeah.
But like that's it.
But the other. Okay.
I don't know. What are the rules? Cross sharing streams.
If
Oh,
anyone in the chat knows if that's okay, then yeah, I guess if it wasn't okay, we would just get one flag. But oh well. I have it. I'm watching it without sound on my
yeah, me too.
on my screen right now.
I wonder what the poster giveaway is gonna be. I already like asked like 10 people. I'm like, if there's any freebie posters, can you get them for me? Because like the one that we have as like our background is the one that we got last time, which I have.
Right, the one that's in the background here, yeah.
Which I have actually taken the time to fully frame. But not taking the time to fully put up. So it has almost been a year. But it's okay. It's all good.
Panel I'm watching right now.
The what?
The panel that they have on YouTube is behind like Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually they were. Well, I can totally vouch for that. When we got up, I literally saw people saying they were like in the panel like room, like at least like a half hour, like when I like woke up, and like you don't sit in the panel room for that long. So
well, the panel started at 6, right?
yeah, so like we had a really late start.
6 our time, I should say.
Yeah, 11 their time.
Yep.
Oh, the train's going by. Need to catch a ride anywhere?
Watching Jennifer Corbett. She's talking about the Senate room when Omega walked in with Senator Chuchi.
Yes. I love that entire arc so much. I love how Chuchi also just like shows up again at the end.
Yeah, of course. She's
for
connected
just like
to
at
all
least
this
like
now.
the one episode. You gotta pull it all back together.
Yeah, Brent, the posters have been really cool that they've been giving up. Hell, in a weird way, I think that 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi poster is the coolest poster. But they'll probably give those out at movie theaters, you know, at the end of the month when they do those.
Yeah. I'd say about 5-minute delay currently. Because
oh, that's not bad. The Clone Wars
seeing...
panel had like a 15-minute delay.
Yeah, that was very delayed. Because I saw a few tweets about Crosshair's arc, and then they just showed a photo of him finally, and I'm like, oh, yeah, so...
Yeah, Brent, we actually... I think that was like one of the last interviews of the day. We saw that when Hayden came on and was interviewed by Christina Ariel, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
And then Ewan came out, didn't get interviewed because of something in his contract. He just waved to everyone and they cheered and he left. But yeah,
yeah, that's
it was
all.
Cool. It was, Brent, it was similar to when we were with you last year when they came out. We were thinking about that.
I love how they are using the exact same stage that they used for Anaheim, but they changed like the interview desk and they're like, we thought you guys wouldn't notice. But we use the same exact thing. Hey, less than a year, but still. But yeah, I loved Christina's introduction for Ewan. I thought that was absolutely hilarious because she's just like, oh well, here's like this guy that I know. You want to see him? And then he just like walks out. Like whatever his contract is right now of not being allowed to like cross paths with the fans is like hilarious. Because then like when he did the panel like the other day, apparently he was just like running through the fans, like high-fiving people. So his publicist is definitely like, oh my god, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That whole thing's kind of silly.
Yeah. I mean, you deal with what they do, and like I'm glad that like he was still able to like have his photo ops and everything still.
Yeah.
Because like that would have been worse if they just had to like cancel everything. So
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, this V and Ren painting. We want to make one of those, Brent. With a couple of our friends, we want to make that mural.
We were literally like plotting all of that out like last night. We're like, how could we make this work? And we could. Long story short, we could make it work.
They're talking about Mayday on this now.
They already talked. What are you? What?
on YouTube, they're talking about Mayday. There's probably a delay, like you said.
It's massive delay. Is it different delay for every person?
I don't think so. Why? Where are you at?
Nothing about Mayday. Maybe it is about Mayday. I don't really know. I like looked away and I'm reading the subtitles as it's going through.
I've actually got the audio up on my headset. Yeah, since it's behind, I won't share it, and we'll just react to like the news of it and hope for a trailer. Too many shelves, Brent. We don't have enough shelves. We need more. We need shelves for all of our figures and now our micro galaxy ships and everything. Actually, I've hung a few of my micro galaxy ships, but those things are awesome. D's doing the crosshair voice.
I could tell from the way that he was making a face.
Did you see the picture of the picture of D diving across the floor?
Yes.
To get in that photo.
No. Okay, so that was someone's photo op, and there's one extra person like there, so they must have been like, can we do like a force like toss like we're throwing Rex? And so D's just.
Oh, that's what they were trying to do. Okay.
Yeah, because if you notice everyone else like standing there, because it's Matt Lanter, Ashley Eckstein, and James Harlan Taylor, and then some other random guy. Watch that actually like be someone. But I'm pretty sure it's just some random guy who that was his photo op.
I don't remember who else was in it. That's wild.
Yeah. I hope that D does a local convention for us, because I want to meet him so bad, because we did meet him at Celebration last year. But it was
my hobby. I need it to be my hobby. Oh, I know, Brent. I saw someone got the AAT the other day, the Trade Federation tank at Target. I really want to get that. That's one of my favorite designs. And all the Phantom Menace designs are like some of my favorite designs. They're beautiful. So, on our newest podcast episode, which we recorded last night, we did a Q&A and we talked about Celebration a bit. And one of the questions was, who's your favorite Star Wars creator? We didn't know if that meant like podcaster person on YouTube or whatever, or like in Star Wars at Lucasfilm creator. But Jamie had the best answer, because I ultimately said Dave Filoni. Matt said, who did Matt say? I don't remember.
Matt said George Lucas.
Oh yeah, Matt said George Lucas. But that's like choosing like I don't know.
I think he picked. Excuse me. Ooh. I think
Jamie,
he picked someone else.
Jamie chose Doug Chang.
Yeah.
And we were like, whoa, that's an A+ answer. You had the most time to think about it, so you.
I did. I thought of him actually before, like you guys picked all of your stuff, but I was like, oh, I'll let them go first, because I had a feeling you were gonna be basic about it.
It was odd because if you know us and you know the show, like I don't always talk about Dave Filoni, but I thought about it and I'm like, well, Star Wars Rebels is maybe my favorite Star Wars storytelling. Clone Wars, unbelievable, and now all this Mando stuff, and like George created it. George has probably done the most still at this point, but Dave Filoni's done so much in terms of writing and creation. But Doug Chang was like such a good answer.
I'm gonna mute for a quick moment while I just refill my water bottle here. So just in case you're like, what happened? That's why.
Good to know. Good to know. The Marauder's been spotted at Target, April 23rd. Yeah, the release dates are always annoying. I feel like our Target goes too much by the book. But it's fine.
They don't. Like, there have been like occasions we've like found this stuff early and it's been literally blocked at the register.
That happened once. And it was when they did the Galaxy's Edge thing. So
yep. But then there have been times that like we go and just nothing is there. So that's what I mean. Like they go by.
I think our target's pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to what I see from some other people.
Yeah, there's usually new stuff at least. Nothing is ever hidden.
They had a lot of the indie stuff last time I went.
Yes, they did.
Talking about Pabu now.
I loved Pabu.
We'll probably see it again. I don't think they would create all that just to be there for an episode and a half. Yeah.
I mean, they did like have the tsunami.
Maybe it'll still be Scarif.
I'm so confused with the delay on this. I'm sorry. Because Brad Rao just talked about the sushi, and I legitimately saw a tweet from the official Star Wars thread like 10 minutes ago, timestamped, about him talking about the sushi.
Then the stream's 10 minutes behind. I don't know. Sounds on par for what they've been doing.
Yeah. I love it. You're like that. Yeah, they'll go back to Pabu, but they literally created Pabu so that way they could have a place where there's a tsunami all the time.
They created it so they can have a tsunami all the time? What do you mean?
It could happen again.
What do you mean?
Well, they created Pabu, and then they immediately have it experience a natural disaster. So, like, who's to say it couldn't happen again?
I'm confused. But yeah, I mean, they created Pabu to have them chill somewhere in a community that wasn't like a Sorgan village or like a, I guess it is still a backwater planet. But yeah, Brent, I really want that Sabine TIE fighter. That's like one of the coolest ones they've made. And I want the Hera A-Wing. That's not come out yet, has it?
I don't think so. It was just revealed.
It was revealed like a year ago, so I'm not sure if it came out yet.
That's where I like get confused with like the micros.
Several $100 on eBay. Wow. I remember at this panel last year, they had Filoni come out first to introduce Jennifer and Brad. I wonder if he did that this year. Fun fact for no one that knew, Fen Rao, the Mandalorian in Rebels, is named after Brad Rao.
That is a fun fact. It's a very fun fact.
Oh, you found the Merrick X-Wing? That's pretty cool. This has turned into the Micro Galaxy
the
stream
micro
here.
chat.
Hey, if you guys haven't checked out the Micro Galaxy toys, they I say they bring me back, but they're a very like early 2000s Star Wars toy. I'm glad they've entered the chat, if you will. No, I don't mind talking about a micro series. There's nothing else to really talk about news-wise right now. So, did they announce any? Yeah, I saw they did the AT-AT and some other Imperial things at Celebration on the floor. Hey, today's Daisy Ridley's birthday. How fitting.
Daisy Day.
It would have been cool if her birthday was the day she came out. Oh, Jamie, did John and all the other people there get to go on stage again? It looks like.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a picture of that, and Cad Bane for some reason.
Yeah, there is that Cad Bane is just another friend of theirs, who's been like with them the entire weekend. So like, yeah, the whole LA group, the Dead Batch, they all got to go on stage again because they were all there. Only a handful of them went on stage last year, but they all went again this year. That is like, okay, so the Bad Batch
record,
panel,
though. I don't see a record.
He's there. He was in pictures like afterwards, at least. That was like low-key like my favorite moment from the panel like last year. Was like I had like met like all of them beforehand. I've like talked with like all of them like online and whatnot, but I met all of them in person in last year in Anaheim, and like I was wearing my Omega costume, my at the time recently second version of Omega. It was great. It was really really good one, and I was just like waiting, and I like saw them. There's this picture that our friend Levi took of me and John like high-fiving. He's the guy who's like Hunter in the Dead Batch. And it's just it literally looks like we're like shaking hands from like a distance, but we like literally were just doing like a fist bump. But I think about that picture like all the time. So that was my experience with that last year.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm in spirit. My season 2 vest in the back, right? It's good. It's good stuff, man.
What are we hoping for season 3? I don't really know. I feel like we talked about it when we did the finale episode, but
yeah,
more Imperial clone clashes. I want to see the start of that revolution, or just rebellion.
Yeah.
Because we've been waiting years for it now, and it seems like it's really gonna start ticking.
Yeah, I feel like now that there's more at stake for the Bad Batch, like who's left that isn't captured or thought to be dead, now that there's more at stake for them, I feel like they will actually have just like a reason to join that broader rebellion again. So yeah, they've been beating around the bush the past 2 seasons of when is this clone rebellion going to happen, but that's not what the show is about. The show is about the Batch as a group, but I think it's also them like finding themselves as, hey, we are like our own like little group, but we are at the end of the day clones. And so like it is like important for them to actually join in with everybody else.
Right.
And they will. Because there's a lot of personal stake for them.
They're doing some Mount Tantus talk. So they're almost done recapping the season. But since it's on delay, do we know if the panel did start at 6? Because it only goes till
it did
our
maybe our
time, I should say. It
maybe
goes
like
till
a few
7.
minutes late. Oh, there's the Connor brothers shout out.
Yeah. David Collins. He always comes up.
Yeah.
See you later.
Thanks for
See you
being
later,
in
man.
here.
Thanks for joining us for like 20 minutes or so. It was nice. Nice to have you in here. But yeah, let me see when this thing started officially. I'm always like, who's my go-to person for the things here? Star Wars Explained was the #1 one, but apparently their Wi-Fi is spotty now. So I'm gonna find someone else. Like Godzilla.
I think they're talking about the Zilla Beast.
Yeah, that would make sense. Ooh, now he's making noises. That was spooky.
D. Bradley Baker lives for making the noises. Remember when we were watching the new Monsters Inc. show, Monsters at Work, and we were like, "Oh, this is great!" And then there's like the one character that they called like Banana Bread, who like literally just made noises. And then the credits roll, and I'm like, "Guess what? That was D. Bradley Baker." It's literally just like a piece of sludge, like making noises.
Yeah, they should have brought the Kiners on stage. I think they're all there. I think I saw them hanging out there, so that would have been cool. Jamie, I see people that had their podcast stage, HoloNet stage panels. I'm like, that could have been us.
Yeah, it could have. It
For people that don't know, we got accepted to do that, and we knew we weren't 90% sure we weren't going. We were like, oh, we'll apply anyways. We won't get it. They won't accept us, and then they did.
For
you guys
like
have heard that story now, but
for like a couple hours, we were going to go, but then I actually read the email and realized, oh my god, we actually need to.
We were
travel
going to go
and go. Well,
I don't think there was ever a moment we thought we were gonna go.
No. I mean, in the sense of like they accepted it, and then the time in which they sent us the email and we hadn't read it yet. In that span of like whatever, how many hours before I read that email was like somewhere out there, someone was going, but then there was no way. No, yeah, we just could not swing it.
That's news to me.
How is it news to you? I mean, in the sense of like, Star Wars Celebration emailed us. I didn't read that email the moment it was emailed. So in the span of like, I see. 3 hours.
I thought you meant like you decided we were gonna go for those like.
No, I mean like, the applying for it was kind of like how I ended up like applying for a college. I was like, oh, let me just like press submit on the full application to see like what happens. Guess what? It submits it. That's what happens. I'm 2 for 2 on situations like that on the school I went to and the Star Wars Celebration panel. So I mean, like, maybe I should just use that method again, right? Oh boy. But yeah, it looked like a lot of fun, and I saw a lot of recaps from other panels. Sorry, of other podcasts that got to do their panels, and it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, I mean they fill the rooms at those things. Like,
yeah,
they pack them in, which is cool. So maybe we'll be able to do it next time.
We got a good shot
if we go next time. I mean, I'm still hoping it's 2025 and not next year, because I don't know if we'll be able to go next year.
I think that if it is in the United States, or heck, even if it's in like Canada, I'd say it's like a 95% chance we'll go.
Not if it's next year, but we'll see.
Not if it's next year, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, they're doing tech talk right now.
Yeah. This is so emotional. I can't watch this.
When I was doing the Bad Batch thing the other day with Corey and Levi on Convor Call, D was talking there, and like all we could think of was Tech, because his regular voice pretty much sounds like Tech. A little less nerdy, but he sounds like Tech.
A little less nerdy.
Well, yeah, he's not like full on Tech, but it's close. Oh yeah, 2025, we're going. But if somehow they sprung 2024 on us, we'd be like, we gotta save up. So
Yeah, it's just so expensive. I mean, a cross-country trip, United States, East Coast to West Coast, is so expensive. Let alone that was why we couldn't do international, because that pretty much would have been like double, if not triple, what we spent
it wasn't
last
even
year.
just that. It's just we got to reload money from a year
Yeah,
ago.
which
Not even a
is
year ago.
which
That's
is
what it
good
is.
financial planning, good financial sense. We're trying, to be responsible.
It's not even good financial planning. We have to.
No,
We
well,
have to
yes,
save the money.
that is good financial planning. I mean, like, people
Yeah,
are
true.
nuts
I
and
guess
are
some people throw
going
stuff
and spending
on
money that they
credit.
just don't have. So
You could
trying
partially
to
do
not
that.
do that. Yeah, but like on things like, I don't know, my car insurance that I don't want to get overdrafted in my normal account for, so like like put that on credit. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. We don't need the full financial talk. But yeah, 2025.
Yes.
Hopefully that's when it is. Some people are bummed it's not till then, but I'm like, no,
I don't mind, because it gives me more time to save the money, right?
And it's just, I want Celebration to be an every other year thing, not an every year thing. I think it makes it more special. It's like the Olympics, even though that's every 4 years or something.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you
it's spaced out.
every other year with the winter or summer.
I think it's every 2, but yeah.
Yeah, so like there was an Olympics last year, there's none this year, but then there's one the year after, so every other year.
Are they talking about Gonki? No, they're still talking about Tech.
No, I think that they're talking about just like the loss that like Hunter experiences.
Hunter?
I saw her.
What about all of them?
All of them. All of them.
I feel like Brad Rao looks different every time I see him. I thought he was going to say something spicy. Okay, here we go. Just announced at Star Wars Celebration. The Bad Batch will return for a 3rd and final season in 2024.
Final?
Yep. Which I thought it would be 3 seasons.
Okay.
Brent said, hearing from Corey, there is a trailer and info. Okay.
Well,
is there an official trailer?
Yeah, was there like one that they showed at the panel kind of trailer? Because if there was, we'll dig that up.
Yeah, I'll see if it flows in here and we can pull it up. But if it's a secret trailer, we can't watch it.
We can't pull it up.
Obviously.
3rd and final?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we always thought it would be 3. I don't know. I mean, I guess to see it official, but it makes sense.
I just got a message from Ryan that said new costume for you, and I haven't opened it fully, and I'm scared.
Ooh, an Ochia Bestoon cosplay.
Wait, what? Okay, hang on. The Bad Batch will return for a 3rd and final season on Disney Plus in 2024.
Yep.
I didn't know if you said the year.
I did.
Oh. I think I was just like baffled by final.
Okay, Brent said the trailer is just a teaser for the audience only.
Damn.
But
all right,
that'll probably slip out there somewhere.
We'll comb the internet.
I feel like they might share that.
There's
for the public.
A tweet via Discussing Film. They said that the exclusive trailer includes Fennec Shand and Wolf.
Nice. That's exciting. So Wolf is the new Cody from the last trailer.
Hmm. A lot of excitement for Fennec. By the way, like my entire feed is Bad Batch, and like there's a lot of people who are like in the room. Right.
It's funny that because we kind of knew Fennec was going to be in it because Ming-Na 1 teased it the other day. Yeah, if anyone can find the trailer, it's Corey. Most likely.
I'm just like
Brent, where do you want the next celebration to be, Brent? Oh, you're probably gonna say Anaheim because it's right there, right? But what's your second choice?
Oh, an OG Best doing cosplay. I just saw the same picture.
That was pretty cool. I like a third and final season. Oh, did I butcher the question? So, yeah, the next celebration. I'm assuming you would want it to be in Anaheim, because that's your backyard. But what would your second choice be of the destination?
Star Wars
3 seasons makes sense.
Can I cut in? Star Wars Explains breakdown of the sizzle reel trailer thing is Wolf, lots of Tantus, new Omega model, so maybe another time jump, and Fennec Shand.
The time jump's interesting because how long are they gonna have Omega not Tantus?
I don't know.
I would assume just like months. But that's interesting.
I've been told that Omega has an Imperial Science Officer type uniform, which makes sense if she's like, locked up. And longer hair, either in a bun or a ponytail.
Interesting. Yeah, good choice, Brent. I really want it to be in Chicago again. It's a central location for everyone to kind of gather in the United States, I should say. But Chicago was really cool. And Florida, yeah. Orlando is probably better equipped because they have Disney Worlds, and better weather.
What time of year do you guys want it to be in?
I like the April, May times. We've been to 2 celebrations ever. One was April, one was May. April in Chicago, pretty cold, but as a New Englander, I don't mind that.
But it was also pretty nice, like randomly. We experienced the full host of weather in Chicago.
The weather in Anaheim was really nice, actually. It wasn't hot. Maybe it was cold for them, but I thought it was pretty nice last year. Yeah, May is nice because May is Star Wars month. It would be cool to actually have it on May 4th. One of the days to be on May 4th. So maybe they'll do that. D's talking about if Disney had a Bad Batch land.
What?
And if they had Pabu.
With the sushi?
Yeah.
I would drop everything and go. Throw my financial planning out the window. I would drop everything and go.
So what do you guys think of 3 seasons?
I think that's solid.
I think it's pretty good. Because Clone Wars was 8. Clone Wars is 7.
Mm-hmm. But think of it also, Clone Wars was 6, and then they did one extra arc, and then they're like, oh, let's do one extra little blast.
Rebels was 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's not. Rebels was 4. This is 3. I think that's pretty good. Like, yeah. You guys kind of convinced me it might be 4, but I always thought it was perfect as 3.
I think that they can make it work with 3. I was always hoping for more. I think that's because like maybe also like recently, like the way that season 2 went, it kind of seemed like they did a lot more just like background, because now that it's going to
Yeah.
be, this is the final season, they really need to like pedal to the metal. This
Well, I
is how the
think
Clone Rebellion is going to happen, all of it.
the whole show probably revolves around Mount Tantus, really,
Yeah.
because we got the introduction to it at the end of season 1. We had flashes of it in season 2. Season 3, it's gonna be there a lot probably, and it all kind of the Bad Batch story and the Mount Tantus story revolve around the Clone Rebellion. And maybe we'll get another animated show with Rex, Wolf, Gregor, and who else, and how they get to where they are in Rebels. Maybe that's what'll happen.
I like that.
Because
I like that a lot.
it makes sense that the Bad Batch show would be like 3 seasons. Because it just follows the Bad Batch. Maybe that'll spin off into something else. So.
Yeah.
I know Corey has talked a lot about wanting a Rex show.
It's just because I would love a Rex show as well. Corey
I
always
would love a Rex
talks
show,
about the
and
Clone Wars, though.
you don't need a Rex show, but it would be very important because there's a lot of story there to tell from him between Clone Wars and Rebels. Because he's old in Rebels, and it's years later.
It's like, how'd you get so old? The years?
Yeah, so 2024 is Acolyte, Andor Season 2, Tales of the Jedi Season 2, Bad Batch Season 3, and maybe Mando Season 4. Stacked year. So they just... the live stream cut out. I was like, they just got to when they announced season 4. Are they gonna show us? No, it's gone.
No. Time to start combing.
Yeah, I guess we'll try to find this trailer in our own time, and may or may not watch it, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but we can't do that here.
Yeah. So the only confirmations are 2024. That's it. And I've seen just like a handful of some descriptions from it. Crosshair in a new outfit, and it's all white. And Omega and Crosshair.
He's good now. He's gonna be wearing, instead of wearing black, he's wearing all white.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Omega and Crosshair in side-by-side cells on Mount Tantus.
Omega in a cell just sounds so bad. So Ryan got into this panel as well?
He got into Overflow.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Season 3, Chad. Welcome. Welcome from work. I think you're at work. Final, third and final season. But yeah, Fennec Shan, new outfits, more of a time jump. I wouldn't expect much. I would expect just a few months. But who knows? Maybe a longer time jump would add more impact because. But I want to see the relationship develop between Omega and Crosshair. I don't want to see it. So
not just like drop us in.
Yeah, that'd be.
I mean,
odd.
But like also like if like. Even if they're like cell neighbors, like there's no one that's gonna say like if they actually like talk or anything. So like who knows like how long like that like will be.
Yeah.
So. Well.
Yeah, I guess this has been our Bad Batch live stream here early. Wanted to watch a trailer here with you guys.
I'm not surprised. They're probably like still working on it. I mean, I'm trying to like.
Oh yeah, they're definitely still working on it. They probably just started it. Who knows? If it's not out until next year. Interesting though. We'll do our thoughts on that maybe on like a bonus podcast or something. I would say a regular podcast, but we're jam-packed with Mando stuff upcoming. But
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's been a fun stream, guys. Not peak fun, not as fun as we could have had if they showed some stuff, but it was still cool.
Early.
I love these streams because it's 40 minutes of meandering and trying to think of something to talk about because we don't have much to talk about with news for it until the end. But all they said was there'll be one final season. That's it in 2024.
One season, 2024.
But that was exciting. I actually saw that first because of Corey. I think Corey retweeted it or shared it. So thanks to Corey for scooping that out of there. So yeah, Jamie, you want to log us off here?
Log us off. Sure. So this has been a Haunted Marauders live stream. We'll keep you guys posted on anything else, news, updates that we come across. But Bad Batch Season 3, the final season in 2024. When in 2024? We don't know. That could be this, like, New Year's Day. It could be May 4th. It could be later than that. Who knows? Currently still in production. Anyway, that's it. We've been the Haunted Marauders, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya, everybody. We'll see where Restore Celebration is next year. 2 years.